He is a Academy Award nominee from the movie musical Chicago. Please welcome John C. Reilly to the stage.
Fantastic. That was fantastic.
Yeah, Boston! What's up? It's awesome! Yeah, back in the theater!
Hi, John.
Hi, Scott! Thanks for having me, man. It's awesome to be here.
Have you met Mike Mitchell of the Birthday Boys?
No!
Hey, I'm a fan of your work.
Thank you very much.
What are you doing? Boogie Nights?
What's that?
Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Great film.
Part of my work. A while ago. Done a few things since then. Scott was nice enough to point out that I was nominated but did not win an Academy Award.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. You could have let him believe it for a little bit. I don't know if anybody would have challenged you. I think people would have been like, you didn't win it, but what am I going to yell?
Do you know Ducky Powell?
Of course I do.
Oh, what? Where would you have met Ducky?
I'm just a fan of skiing.
But the word gets out.
I don't ski myself, but I like to read those magazines about skiing. And
I do too.
yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well,
Oh, thank you.
John, it's a pleasure to see you. I haven't seen you in about a week or so. And,
It's been a little while. I think like you say, a week.
around 7 days or so.
Yeah.
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 Chicago.
More than 6, less than 8.
Yeah. Chicago was the last time I saw you. And
That's right, my hometown, Chicago.
Yeah.
Are you from Chicago? Why are you here? What? Why would you move from one weird cold place to another one?
Not everyone can live in Jamaica or, you know.
Do you think I live in Jamaica?
No, I'm saying a hot place. Not, you know, if everyone moved to the hot places.
You know what though? There's places in between here and Jamaica though that you can live.
I mean, it's pretty much California or Florida. Those are the only.
Florida.
You're not a
Thumbs
fan.
down. I don't like that humidity. It messes up my hair.
When you think about it, Florida is kind of shaped like a thumb going down, going boo.
Yeah, boo us. It's asking to be snapped off the
It really is. It's like a drumstick.
thrown in the garbage. Throw Florida in that floating garbage pile in the ocean.
I like to think that someday when, you know, the people in the Middle East invade us and take over the country, that they'll just
Yeah, you like to think about this?
they'll just snap it off like a drumstick.
Excuse me while I call them TSA. TSA? Yeah, I'm gonna call.
Tina Fey?
I'm gonna call not only airport security, I'm also gonna call creator of 30 Rock, Emmy award-winning actor and writer Tina Fey. Oh wait, she didn't win. Oh no, she did.
She did, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want anybody to yell out. The award police are here.
Now you're mad at the award police. Because before you were saying there wouldn't be any.
I know, I am mad at the award police. Fuck the award police!
Hey, do you know our friend Ice-T who does Cop Killer?
Oh yeah, with body count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on the show last night. He's a good guy.
Oh, he's a great guy.
You ever acted with him? He's a great actor.
No, I tried out for every version of Law and Order.
What?
Yes, I auditioned. This is like after an Oscar nomination. I'm like,
What?
please let me be on Law and Order, Dick Wolf.
Were you just calling him that, or did you know that was his name?
I might have been using a Chicago area regional insult.
Yeah.
Dick Wolf. Hey, Dick Wolf, get me another beer out of the fridge. I said deep dish, Dick Wolf. What? Why did you make me this flat pizza?
So you've tried to be on Law and Order, even Criminal Intent. They wouldn't let you on
Even
there?
that one.
Oh, the nerve of them. Even the reality show one that was about lawyers in San Diego?
Yeah.
Could you try to be on that?
Yeah, I was like, look, I'll show you what I look like on video. You've only ever seen me on film. This is what I look like on video.
Wow.
They're like, doesn't make a difference. They were like, you're too recognizable, and I feel like the audience would not be able to get lost in the story.
I mean, that hasn't been a problem for the Bells.
No, I know. This might have also had something to do with it, too. I was pitching my own story idea. And I said, I want to be a millionaire hot air balloonist who kills a race car driver and gets away with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that Dick Wolf's problem is. I don't know.
Dick Wolf.
Yeah. Wow. So, John, what brings you here to Boston? I mean,
I'm glad you asked, Scott. I'm here because I'm going to do a play, getting back to my theatrical roots. And I'm doing this play that's a one-man play all about the life of recently captured criminal Whitey Bulger. It's called Bulging with Crime. The Whitey Bulger story.
some people were moaning like they've been personally affected by.
Well, he's a divisive character. Because some people are like, thumbs down, he's like the Florida of people. Throw him on the floating garbage island. And other people are like, he was like a Robin Hood type figure who protected the neighborhood from people who didn't want to be murdered. When those people move into your neighborhood, it's over. When people who don't want to be murdered start taking over, forget it. Did you know him? You're from here.
Yeah. No, did I know him?
Yeah.
No, but he wasn't very Robin Hood-ish, I guess. And
Well, that's what some people say. Some people say the other thing that I said. My thesis statement is that people say two different things.
That's true. Well, that is true.
Thank you very much.
What exactly were his crimes? I guess I'm not as familiar with the story.
Name one and I'll tell you if he did it. Because it would be easier that way.
Racketeering?
Yep.
Check fraud?
You mean kiting checks?
Sure.
Probably.
That's really not too bad. Racketeering? Wait, I said that already.
Yeah, it was 2 seconds ago. Where did you go?
Loan sharking?
Yep.
Okay.
What about biking without a helmet?
Guilty as charged.
Harley.
He was very vain about his hair.
Riding in the carpool lane without a passenger?
Absolutely. Wow. One time we stuck a dead body in there. Like, there's two of us, officer. Here's your graft.
That's always the fear of that with a criminal that it'll escalate. So if you ride once without anyone, then you'll put a dead body in the next time.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Thank you. And I appreciate that.
Two gentlemen of the theater.
Yes, of course. We both were trained into theatrical
We've
tradition.
tread the board.
Wow, so this sounds like an amazing project. I mean, who?
Do you want to see a little preview?
Is this exclusive?
It's exclusive.
Wow.
This is a little matinee. It's just a little excerpt. I'll kind of condense it, right? Give you the sort of details of his life in a table of content style. All right, so here's how it opens. This chord is driving me crazy. Here's how it opens. Is that it's like stage is black, and then a single spotlight. Pin dot on the curtain widens out, and into that circle you see young Whitey Bulger. Well, look who's here. It's me, Whitey Bulger, that kingpin of Boston crime. What do I feel like doing today? A murder? Some racketeering action? Maybe I'll hijack some trucks or sell some arms. I know, I'll just kick this guy in the face because I don't like the way he's looking at me. What, you want me to inform on my criminal buddies, FBI? Go screw. I'm in jail. Now I'm out. All right. Thanks, everybody in the neighborhood, for thinking I'm great. I think you're great, too. I might murder you. I'm on the run. I'm on the 10 most wanted list. I gotta hide. What's this? I just invented liquid paper. I'm gonna make a fortune.
Wait.
What's that?
Wait.
Don't interrupt me because this is starting to get good. What? Of course I'll audition for a band for a television show. What do you want me to do? Play the guitar and sing? Absolutely. What's this song? It's written by Tom Boyce and Hart, amazing songwriters. Let me sing it for you. What am I doing hanging around? I should be on that plane and gone. All right, now we're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Me and Peter Tork, Davy Jones, and Mickey Dolenz. How did we get here? We were just 4 young guys in Boston murdering people and fixing horse races. And now we're rubbing shoulders with Chuck D and Bruce Springsteen. Well, it's time for me to die now. It goes into the future. But before I do, I say goodbye to this tiny city in this big bottle that's the last remnants of my home planet. Goodbye, planet Earth. I tried to protect you and be good to you and murder people. I hope you'll remember me as I was, Whitey Bulger, the superpowered leader of the monkeys. That's like a little sneak peek. I accidentally told you the entire story, including the ending. So sorry.
I feel like you're getting some of the details mixed up.
Like which?
Well, I feel that for a long stretch of time you were telling the tale of Mike Nesmith.
From the monkeys?
The one you didn't name.
Peter Short, Davy Jones. Mickey Jones.
Davy Jones.
Yeah. I didn't say Mike Nesmith?
No, you said all of them except for Mike Nesmith, but then you said Whitey Bulger.
Well, because I'm playing Whitey Bulger.
You know, I get that. That is crystal clear.
I mean, it's in the title.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right after the colon.
And we did talk about it before I started the scene, so I feel like kind of covered all my bases. I don't know what we're arguing about.
I'm also wondering about the end beat that sort of deals with the last city of Candor.
Oh, I didn't even say that. How did you know?
Well,
Did you see my script backstage?
there's a script to that?
Yes.
How long is it?
It's 300 pages long.
What?
Yep. It's like the show itself it's like Nicholas Nickleby length. It goes on for a really long time. And there's a dinner break and a lunch break, and then the next morning is a breakfast break.
What do you serve?
I'm sorry, there's no shower break. You're just gonna have to be as clean as possible when you show up at the theater. Stick a deodorant in your pocket so you can freshen up in the morning.
What do you serve during the breakfast break? This sounds actually okay.
It's continental. It's
Oh.
you get a croissant, maybe some instant oatmeal.
That's like cheating at breakfast.
Look, producing a show, it's a lot of money.
Well, what are you serving during the dinner?
Same thing.
What?
Yeah. Croissants and instant oatmeal. But red wine. It's a blend. It's a Cab Franc.
Wow, I mean, it sounds great. I mean, when do you suppose you're going to get this up on its feet?
Oh, tomorrow.
What?
Yes.
Where are you doing it?
We're doing it right here.
On this stage?
Yep.
Wow.
That's my mark right there. See that X?
That X right there?
Yep. I walk to that spot. I stand there for a day and a half. During the dinner break, I'm still performing. But I'm performing while everybody goes out and has dinner. I perform just like the mundane parts of Whitey Bulger's life, like
Oh, yeah.
like waiting for elevators, packing for trips, reading the paper, stuff like that.
Yeah. Wow, how much does this cost to get in, if I may ask?
Well, I mean, the theater, it's expensive, you know? It's like, to get to see live entertainment, that's like a big deal.
I mean, you're an Academy Award nominated actor.
Yeah, only nominated, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
And so it's a little pricey. It's $1,000 a ticket.
How many? And it's here in this theater. Wow. I mean,
Yes.
how many have you sold so far?
Not a lot, none, but that's why I'm here today.
Okay.
And I feel like word of mouth. It's like you hear it from me, you saw the preview. Right now, people are like calling up their business managers and stuff, like, make this happen. Transfer some money from savings and ejecting.
Of course, I don't know the numbers to my Swiss bank account. That's what I hired you for.
Listen, sell some of my stocks. I gotta see this show.
That's incredible. And
You guys are all, I mean, you're all rich, right? Theater is a rich people's
Yeah, no.
entertainment.
It sounds so great. I wish we weren't moving on to another city. I wish I could be there. Do you have anyone else in the show ever?
Nope! Oh, there is also the Ghost of Christmas Future, which is played by an African gray parrot with a sheet over it. And he's just flying all over the place because he's confused. But it was very effective. And over again, he's just saying, I want grapes, I want grapes.
Oh, no. Sounds
Do you have a question?
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are making a Whitey Bulger movie. Do you think that might be competition?
Yeah, man, I think it might be. I invested so much money in this play. I have a really elaborate Whitey Bulger costume.
What's the costume? What did he wear?
Clothes.
Did you ever work with those guys, Matt and Ben?
Here and there, you know, various things.
Yeah.
We did an audiobook together.
Wow, that's amazing. Where can people get that? What book is it?
It's the dictionary. We did the audiobook for the dictionary.
How do you split it up between three people?
I did like A through J. I think Damon did L through Z. And then Affleck like really phoned it in. He only did.
I heard. I'm reminded of that story now because I read about that you did that, and I read that you retained every single
Yes,
word
absolutely.
that was in the dictionary.
That's right. Well, from
A to J,
From A to
of course. Yeah.
Jamboree. An informal party, mostly outdoors, usually involving music. Oh, it's a noun. I forgot to say it's a noun. You're giggling like a little schoolgirl. So happy.
I love it. I just love hearing words.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Wow, that's so incredible that you guys did that. And what are your plans? I mean, after opening night, when undoubtedly your show will close, what does John C. Reilly do then?
I'll tell you one thing. I'm really excited to see this Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Whitey Bulger movie.
Just to see where yours was inaccurate?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that, but it sounded good to me. But I guess I'll be doing that anyway.
Why don't you wait for that movie to come out, and then you can, people will have Whitey Bulger fever.
I guess for me, I wanted to be the one to spread Whitey Bulger fever. I wanted to be, ground zero or whatever.
Yeah. You didn't want to come along after people were inoculated from Whitey Bulger fever.
I wanted to be the typhoid Mary of Whitey Bulger fever. I'm immune to it, but I'm a carrier.
Yeah.
Everyone who comes in contact with me has it.
By the way,
There's no cure for Whitey Bulger fever, except to see bulging with crime. The Whitey Bulger story. Colon in the middle.
immune.
Yeah. Oh. Impervious to disease or sickness.
That checks out. It seems to me like you haven't known a lot of. Have you known a lot of heartache in your career, in your life? I mean,
Sure I have, man.
Really?
I'm an actor. I use that to get into my role.
What's the biggest heartbreak that you've ever had? Is it personal? Is it professional?
Both.
Have you ever found love?
Well, yeah, I'm married and I have kids.
Oh, I had no idea.
You didn't answer the question.
So yeah, it's not. Well, it's not an arranged marriage.
We're getting closer to the answer.
Very snide. Skier.
Do you know what those words mean?
Nope.
Yeah.
Which I did. Which I did. I've known heartache in my life, yeah, man. I fell in love with co-star one time. This is when I was doing Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder, the Tom Cruise movie?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know you were in that. You've done 2 race car movies?
I'm like the only other guy in it. I play his best friend. Yeah, that's why it was so hilarious when I did Talladega Nights, because I was in Days of Thunder.
So
Robin is racing. What do you need me to do to prove it? How's this?
All
Pretty
right.
convincing, right?
Yeah.
For the listener, I did something visual.
And it elicited a laugh.
Yeah. So that's what that was. So I was working on Days. It was like one of my first big movies. I just done Casualties. Casualties of War.
Casualties of the war?
Casualties of War. What is with you, man? I feel like you're trying to undermine me.
No? Why? We're friends. Why would
Are
you
we?
think it? Well,
Hey, anybody need any bottles clinked? Because apparently it's a service they provide here.
bring your own bottles. Free clinking.
Bring bottles from home. The clink is on us. It's one of my favorite theater sounds, the clinking of a beer bottle.
I like the credit card machine.
Oh, that's a good one. You know what I love in the theater? When someone orders a margarita.
You know that James Bond used to order shaken not stirred just so he could upset actors that were in plays.
He wanted to
Yeah.
disrupt plays, that's right. That's why James Bond is always unwrapping hard candies and lozenges.
He hates the theater. I don't get it. You know?
Why does James Bond hate the theater, do you think?
I don't know. He's such a manly man that I think just the very idea of it is an effrontery to his whole persona. Mitch?
Mitch, why do you think... Yeah, let's go down the line. Why do you think James Bond hates the theater?
Well, because I guess for James Bond, any moment could be a trap in some way. So he's probably doesn't feel comfortable anywhere, honestly.
I guess it's hard to know if you're watching, an opera, for instance, and everyone has spears, You know, like all of a sudden they may just turn to James Bond and like throw him at him.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, although they could do that to anyone if you think about it.
That's why the theater is really dangerous.
It's more dangerous than people think.
Have you ever killed anyone during one of your shows?
Yeah. What? Absolutely.
Which show?
If you're doing a long run of something, like let's say True West, right?
Okay.
For which I won a Tony. Not only nominated, but won.
The one award you've won.
It was me and Phil Hoffman, and we were switching off parts.
Wait,
right?
Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Oh yes, forgive me. Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's how you'd know him. So we were switching off parts. Like one week I would do one role, and then the next week I would do the role that he did. It's a two-hander.
Right, and what were those characters' names?
Oh, everyone knows. So the important thing is we switch roles. And that only staves off the boredom for only so long. And after a while, we're like, let's bring poison darts to the show. And then, like, during one of your monologues, I'll just, like, grab a straw and just start pointing darts into the audience. We'll see who we get. And it's trickier than you think. Because you gotta get them in the neck or it won't work. If you just get them in the face, it's like, hey!
But then they go, ah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But if you get them in the neck, it's lights out, man. And we would be really subtle about it, too. Like, pretend to read the newspaper and then, like, behind the paper.
Just a hole in the paper.
But mostly, you know, because obviously the audience is very important to us as artists. You know, we respect the audience. We mostly do it to ushers. But if somebody was like snoozing, because like matinee shows, you get the blue hairs in there. Sometimes these ladies fall asleep. We're like, let's kill that one.
Just snooze him right to heaven.
Yeah. Sometimes, like on those Sunday matinees, it would be all old people in the audience, and sometimes the entire audience would fall asleep. And then we would just play cards. And then at the end of the show, like after 90 minutes, we just clink a bunch of bottles that would wake everybody up. And we'd just be bowing. Oh, thank you.
People just thought they saw the greatest thing they'd ever seen.
They applauded like crazy because
Wow.
everybody was too embarrassed.
Theater audiences are embarrassed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The theater is a very embarrassing art form for the audience because it makes you self-conscious. And especially if someone breaks the fourth wall and they're like looking into the crowd. It's like, ugh, I don't like it.
It makes you feel weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like the abyss gazes back also.
Yeah.
That's from the Watchmen comic book.
Ducky, questions?
Or statements, anything? You want to lend a hand here, buddy?
Exclamations?
I had a thought.
Here we go.
Thought. This is going way back in the interview.
Way back what?
Did you, in this interview, podcast, did you have access to a time machine when you were coming up with the Whitey Bulger story?
Is that what that was? I guess I did. I mean, by time machine, do you mean some sort of light craft that you step into, manipulate some controls, and then when you step out, you're in another time?
No, no, that's not what I'm thinking
Oh.
of. It's something with sort of the alphabet on a row, and you're pushing down on each one,
The alphabet on a row.
and a piece of paper will cut.
Do you mean a typewriter?
Yes, that's what I was mixing it
I
up
did
with.
have access to a typewriter,
Okay.
yes.
Interesting.
But you know what? Typewriters make books. And are books kind of like time machines?
Yeah. Good question, Dougie.
Thank you very much, Scott.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, gosh, I wish you luck in everything you do.
Wait, let's give Mitch a chance to ask one more question.
Okay, here you go,
His
Mitch.
hometown.
Oh, no.
See? Big Mitch crowd.
It's truly embarrassing.
The theater.
Did you worked on Boogie Nights? You worked with Mark Wahlberg, who was
Man, Boogie Nights.
Is that
A long time ago. It's 1999.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies of yours. I think you do a great.
It seems to be the only movie that you're aware that I was in.
Yeah.
What?
Was Mark Wahlberg as a hometown guy? Was he fun to work with? Mark Wahlberg.
He was a lot of fun. You know, he was a fun little dude.
Yeah. He's small.
Very small.
Is he like a Clooney on the set, like a prankster?
Oh yeah, loves playing pranks.
Yeah, I bet. He seems so fun.
He pranks like he walked through a door ahead of you, and then he would turn around and slam the door in your face.
Oh. What a great guy.
Sometimes, like if you were carrying your lunch, you know, break for lunch, you carry your lunch to a table, like smack the tray out of your hands. And your lunch would go on the ground.
Oh, man.
Classic.
Classic stuff.
Fun. He's a lot of fun.
Would he let you go get another lunch?
Oh yeah, you were allowed to go get another lunch.
He wouldn't physically block you from it.
No, but he would mock you all the way to the table.
Yeah.
He'd say, look who dropped their lunch. I'm Mark Wahlberg.
Rich movie star.
Yeah, he said his own name a lot. He said his own name and I explained who he was.
Formerly of the Funky Bunch.
That's right. Man, one time on Boogie Nights, the Funky Bunch showed up to set.
Whoa, no. That's awkward.
They stole typewriters. All the writers of Boogie Nights were there. They were writing the movie.
The whole team?
Yeah. The Funky Bunch walked into the Boogie Nights writers' room, stole their typewriters, announced they were doing it. We're stealing your typewriters, Boogie Nights writers. And then they went out and they smashed them with bats.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Because they wanted him to come back to
That's
the Funky
right.
Bunch.
That's right.
Oh, man. So how did the staff of Boogie Nights, how did they continue writing the movie?
Everyone was terrified. At that point, they were just like, keep talking about pornography.
So wait. So the last half of that movie is improvised?
Oh, the last 2/3 of that movie is improvised.
Wow.
Yeah, they came early on in the process.
Even
we shot it in order. What?
the reveal at the end when he reveals himself in the mirror. That was improvised.
Yeah.
You just took out his real penis?
No, he had a prosthetic.
Wait, what's he doing with that?
He had it made in case he ever had to hide from anyone. Because it's a way you can be identified, like your fingerprints. He also sanded off his fingerprints. That's why you never see him pick anything up in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because
he can't grasp it.
Fingers don't have any traction.
Yeah, the oils.
Now you'll see, anytime you see Mark Wahlberg in a movie, he never picks anything up.
Yeah. And if he ever commits a crime like a bank robbery, does he just take out a schlong and wave it around? And then no one can identify him?
Well, I feel like after the movie, that would be a dead giveaway that it was him.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, I really do mean it, though. Thank you.
I really do mean it. You're welcome.
All right, great.
And
All right,
let me
guys.
just say,
Yes.
good question, Mitch.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Mitchell.
Also, consider renting another movie of mine ever.
Do you have a favorite one you've done?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Is it a little something called Vampire?
Oh, I know what you're trying to say. You're almost right. Cirque du Freak, the vampire's assistant. I play a very charismatic vampire. Immortal. His thirst for blood can never be quenched. He's got a very busy schedule, and he's hired an assistant.
I thought so.